So we do need to make sure for the next big one, no matter what it is, or one that we may not be thinking will come that's big for our area, that a natural phenomenon doesn't become a human tragedy. And that's what all this work is about. So we will be talking over the course of today about an important next step in the development of an earthquake early warning system. It's also known as Shake Alert. So my first opportunity to meet Lucy was in Menlo Park as I was learning from the USGS scientists the research they were doing. And I saw some of the labs where they were doing work on this, and that is the ability to pick up an earthquake and provide notice to people before that earthquake strikes. The amount of time depends on where that person is relative to where the earthquake is. The farther away, the more time you have as those waves travel through the earth and reach where that person is. But it is a pretty exciting program. It's in beta format now, but we are ready for this system to move from beta format into prototype. And that will give people who sign up for the prototype actual early warning when an earthquake is hitting. Not just the opportunity for us to say, oh my gosh, I need to drop cover and hold on and make sure nothing falls on my head, but also elevators to stop and open at a floor, fire station doors to open so that those first responders can get out, trains to stop or to slow down before they get into harm's way. All of these basic things will be facilitated by this work that's going on for Shake Alert. So when it's fully functional, it will put preparedness within everybody's reach. Alerts will be fast, they'd be reliable about ongoing natural hazards, not just earthquakes, but tsunamis as well, and would be deployed through devices people have handy, like individual smartphones, televisions, other things that electronics that would be easily accessible. So as we do this, nationwide preparedness will improve, especially in vulnerable areas like my home community of Seattle, up and down the west coast of the United States. Lives can be saved, property damage can be mitigated, economic losses will be reduced. And we are not first to this party. I wish we were. I think we should be, we could be, but we aren't. Because Japan is ahead of us, China is ahead of us, Turkey is ahead of us, and Mexico is ahead of us. And I don't know about Chile, but they seem to do a good job. They've had some pretty big ones without too much damage. So there's no reason we can't do this. But it does require a whole of government approach and a whole of community approach, as Lucy has illustrated in her work with LA. So there's several members of Congress, the House and Senate, in the room here. We would appreciate your support for these programs, your support for appropriations so that we can push forward on them, so that we can make sure this technology moves toward full operation. And I will say that we couldn't do it without other partners. Caltech, UC Berkeley, University of Oregon, my favorite, the University of Washington, my alma mater. There's probably a few Huskies out there. There's probably a few Ducks, too. I did say Oregon first for those Ducks that are out there. And also the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services has been a really key player in these efforts. We couldn't do this without partnerships. I did ask my team, well, where's Alaska? Alaska's very earthquake prone. They said, we'd love to have a partnership with the University of Alaska, Fairbanks, Anchorage, whomever. We're working on Nevada as well, also gets to share the San Andreas Fault with the state of California. If we can get the kind of partnerships and commitments we need, I'm confident that the whole country can move forward to having these natural phenomena that are going to occur not become the human catastrophes that they have the potential to become if we don't act. So for all of you in the room, thank you for your commitment to this effort. Thanks to the panelists for the good work you're going to share with us today. And we look forward at the USGS, Department of Interior, and the Obama administration, hopefully subsequent administrations, to being strong partners in this effort. Thank you very much.